Hey guys, welcome to the channel, The Average Gamer. Today we are on the DIY account again. I know I recently published a video, but we managed to finish the fusion. I have him built and his masteries applied. I was able to get him into a kind of like a regen set with some pinpoint, two pieces of accessories. This is his current statistics, almost 70k HP, 3.5k defense, 261 speed. Everything else is not really too relevant for him right now. For the Demon Lord, it's slightly over 70, 3.6, 265, so it's slightly better. However, just adding him into the mix has allowed me to one key the Demon Lord now. As you can see, 74k, and that was while I was in Arena Gold 3, so the team hasn't changed that much. So if we look at how can I get to the teams without a key? Let's see. No, that's not gonna work. May just have to spend some energy here quickly. Gems. Right. I've also done one run of this. The team is pretty simple. Why do I keep exiting? There we go. So that's the team I'm running with Camille in the lead. As you can see, not fully leveled. So essentially this is a very slow team, but it'll get it done. Primarily just going for the speed gear because it's 3x, but may as well collect the rewards along the way. So I will essentially just put that on and let it run. But as in for the clan boss, do I have the team available here? No, but essentially it's the same team, and all I did was remove the goal out of the team. So essentially got two speed boosters, one at a 30% and one at, I think it is 25%. And that's given me a one key. The highest yesterday I tested him twice just to make sure he was consistent, and I got a little over 80 million per key. So essentially he's now been dropped into every team I have. I put him into my finite team here. You can see he's now the lead. So getting more turn meters. It hasn't really improved the overall time, but the time's a little bit more consistently lower, but haven't achieved the best time yet. But essentially I think he'll just go into all my dungeon teams now. The setup for this one is pretty simple. Essentially just uses whatever he wants. But in round 3 he opens up with his Dark Restore because it's a double hit. Farrakhan opens up with his Beatdown, which he doesn't get to use on the other rounds. And Cold Heart. Ooh, that should be the opener there. That finishes that. But essentially, I mean, you don't need to adjust Cold Heart. If the shield's up, she's going to use her A1. I think I just got her A2 turned off. So it just cycles between the two. But yeah, I mean, all my teams will now be adjusted to fit that the new champion in, and it should smooth things out. I also did a run on Chimera, so essentially I got, where is it? Which one was it? So yeah, normal, I think it was. Am I losing? Was it Chimera? Yeah, there it is, 42 million on normal. So the next one I'll be trying is to crack hard, and ideally I can get the 20.5 million there. I think it's a fairly good chance, so we will be trying that later on and trying to get that done, and that way there's a little bit more progression. The next team year, essentially I just ran a random key with him in the lead, and he kept them alive fairly well until they started consuming everything. But you know, his heals, I think, around about 3.6k per hit, so a little over 7. This champion is great for a new account. I haven't used him on my main account because I've kind of semi-retired the account. I built him, but not really used him. And I've already done all what I want to do today on the main account, so that'll be that for the main. But essentially I'll be focusing more on faction wars now that I feel like the Demon Lord is now done, so I'll start looking at one faction at a time, see what champions I have for each faction, and then just build one faction at a time and try and get to Lydian next. Should be the next step for the account, I believe. The rest are just kind of passively, slowly collecting as I can, depending on whether Siege is open or getting anything from Chimera and Hydra. So those things are just a slow passive grind till we have all the fragments. There's not a lot more we can do with that. Anyway, guys, if you got him, let me know how you built him and how you slotted him. Have a good one. Cheers.